Hey everybody, and welcome to Swappin Thoughts.
Swappin Thoughts.
The Fall Guy was an absolutely brilliant film that provides recognition to all the stuntmen that have taken all the punches over the years for all these celebrities. But who is the Fall Guy for the Fall Guy? It turns out there were multiple stuntmen that had to double for Ryan Gosling, including Ben Jenkin, Logan Holladay, Justin Eaton, and Troy Brown. Ben Jenkin was born in Germany and raised in Blackburn, England. Ben spent his early childhood in many different schools due to his dad being in the military. At the age of 4, Ben moved back to his hometown in Blackburn. Throughout primary and secondary school, Ben was heavily involved in all sports. In 2003, at the age of 12, Ben was scouted to play basketball at a national level for his local team, which went on to win the Northwest Division for the 4th year running. Ben got into parkour free running in 2004 when he came across a group of people in his local park flipping off a climbing frame. Ben said that he already knew some basic flips, so he joined in and just hasn't stopped since. During the first 3 years of training, Ben found himself traveling all over England to meet and train with different practitioners to learn and gain knowledge from people who had been in the game since the beginning. In Ben's last years of high school, he was inducted into the Gifted and Talented program for his incredible skill in free running and basketball. In 2008, Ben was given the last-minute opportunity to compete in the Barclaycard World Free Running Championships when a competing athlete dropped out. With only 1 week's notice, Ben prepared and trained the hardest he had ever trained to be ready for the championships. Being the youngest in the competition, Ben wanted to make an impact and prove that he was somebody to look out for in the future. He did that by placing 3rd in the competition and winning the award for Best Trick. This led to Ben starring in the WFPF hit series MTV's Ultimate Parkour Challenge. And as the youngest competitor, at age 18, Ben shocked worldwide audiences by winning the entire series. His victory in the show led to worldwide recognition. Since then, Ben has been featured in movies such as Fast and Furious 8, Jungle Book, Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as doubling some of the greatest leading actors in Hollywood, such as Jason Statham, Matthew McConaughey, James Franco, Ewan McGregor, Scott Eastwood, and now Ryan Gosling. On LRM Online, Ben talks about his first time stunts that he did in The Fall Guy.
So it was my first ever fire burn and first ever car hit. So I did, I think I forget which one came first. I think the car hit was first, and we did that twice in one night, and then the fire burn, we did it 8 times in a day. So fire burn ratchet, which is basically, you're standing in front of an explosion and it sends you back flying like 20 feet into a rock. While on fire. So that was a first for me.
Logan Holladay was born on May 18th, 1989 in California, USA. He's a stunt double actor known for Chips, Nightcrawler, Logan, and the list just keeps going. Logan was Ryan Gosling's stunt driver in the film. And while filming on the crispy sand of Palm Beach, Sydney, Australia, Logan Holladay broke a Guinness World Record by rolling a Jeep Grand Cherokee 8.5 times. The previous record was held by Adam Curley, who was able to achieve 7 cannon rolls during the filming of Casino Royale back in 2006. The cannon roll has been in the ancestral bloodline of stuntman since the beginning of cinema. It involves placing a cannon that shoots towards the ground underneath the vehicle so that when they reach Mach 9, the cannon shoots the car into a series of consecutive rolls. Logan was recognized for his performance and received the record by Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt at a special screening in Los Angeles. Justin Eaton was a stunt performer in multiple MCU movies, such as Avengers Endgame, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was also a motion capture stunt double for Ryan Reynolds in the first Deadpool film. Justin started his career in gymnastics and martial arts until his competitions brought him to Los Angeles. From there, he started performing as a stuntman full-time. Justin Eaton is the man behind all of Gosling's fight scenes in the film. Troy Brown followed in his father's footsteps by pursuing the art that stunts are made of. His dad is Bob Brown, who is a well-known stunt coordinator in Hollywood, and has done stunt work for movies that include Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, San Andreas, and Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Troy grew up in a world of falling buildings, car chases, and guys falling out of helicopters. In fact, Troy Brown is the stuntman behind the 150-foot fall at the end of the film, with which that stunt kind of acts as a signature for the movie. Troy initially went to school to study computer programming, but changed his mind one fate-altering night. It was like 3 a.m., and I was coding at my desk doing homework, and I just stepped back and was like, I hate this. Throughout his childhood, Troy would accept occasional jobs whenever someone needed a kid who could do some flips or something, portraying characters in Santa Claus 3, Alice in Wonderland, and Little Fockers. Ryan Gosling also ended up doing some of his own stunts as well, with him falling 12 stories from a building, performing a fight scene inside a spinning dumpster being dragged through the street, and surfing on a metal plate dragged by a truck on the Sydney Harbor Bridge. Basically, anywhere the camera was close enough to see his face, he had to do it himself. In this film, there's a lot of messages around the dangers of enhanced technology, especially deepfakes, being essentially the sexy bacon of the film. With deepfakes being widely used in films recently, I really appreciate and respect the decision to keep everything practical. I mean, I feel like they really had to since it was a movie about a stuntman. Well, I swapped my thoughts today, folks. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. See ya.